Good YouTube. Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube. Exclusively on air about the Orlando Magic winning 115 to 114 against the Dallas Mavericks. Orlando is 1-0 versus the Mavericks in a season series. They play again next month for the last time in the season. Orlando are now 33-28 and 20-12 at home. The Mavericks go to 21-41, 7-22 on the road. Jalen Suggs ended up making a three and a pass to Wendell Carter, back-to-back possessions to help them win this game by one. Dallas won the first quarter 33-25. They lost the second quarter 34-29, the third quarter 31-26, but they did win the fourth quarter 26-24. But it didn't matter since they lost by one anyway. Chris Middleton was a good player for them, especially with that jump shot. He had 19 points. He even played 32 minutes. He went 7-15 from the field, 1-3 from the three-point line, 4-5 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds and 7 assists. The 7 assists was the most on the team tonight. He has been a decent playmaker all season. He did turn the ball over a ton. He had 6 tonight, which was the most on the team. And that can be because he's a little bit too predictable of what he's trying to do. You can catch him a little bit here and there to be able to get a turnover. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus-minus. Daniel Gafford was flushing it down in the paint. 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 13 boards, so a double-double. He also had 2 blocks. That's one of the other things that's good to see him do and get. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds. He still had 10 defensive. He did have 3 personal fouls and was a +6 and plus-minus. P.J. Washington was getting to the basket, and when he didn't do that, he went 3 of 4 from the free throw line to finish 4 of 7 from the field, and 7 of 9 from the free throw line for 18 points in 33 minutes. Also went and got 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block. 1 personal foul and a -3 and plus-minus. So he had an efficient night scoring the basketball and then a good job defensively sometimes throughout the game. Cooper Flag, 26 minutes, 18 points. He went 7 of 22 from the field and 1 of 4 from 3 and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Missed a lot of opportunities to score more points, and that could have helped the team win. Couldn't have come through for him in a lot of the times in this game, whether that was mid-range, whether that was drives, whether that was 3-pointers. He missed a lot of shots in this one. He also did have 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and 4 blocks. The 4 blocks ended up being the most on the team. It is always good to see him competing and trying to do whatever he can to help his team win, even if that's on the defensive end. He did collapse a little bit on that Jalen Suggs 3. He made some mistakes that could have changed the game if he would have just defended a little bit more properly. But it didn't happen, and Jalen Suggs made him pay for it. So it is what it is. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -4 and plus-minus. And then Max Christie went 2 of 6 from 3. That made him finish with 6 points. He was the only guy to not score in double figures in points. Because he had 6 in 28 minutes, he did have 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and was a -12 and plus-minus. Dwight Powell, 20 minutes, 2 points. He ended up having a finish around the rim, and that was it. He did have 4 rebounds, no turnovers, and 2 blocks. The 2 blocks were the most off the bench. He had 3 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, and was a -5 and plus-minus. Caleb Martin, 11 minutes. He ended up missing his only 3, but he did make a 2 and made a free throw and missed a free throw. For also getting 2 boards, no personal foul, no turnovers, 2 and a +3 and plus-minus. Najee Marshall ended up playing 25 minutes. He ended up getting 6 points. He went 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Just a whole lot of misses for drives and pull ups for him. He didn't have it the touch tonight. He did have 4 rebounds, 5 assists though. The 5 assists was the most off the bench. He also had 2 turnovers and 2 steals. The 2 steals was the most off the bench. He also had 2 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and was a -6 and plus minus. And Klay Thompson had a really strong game off the bench. One of the reasons they stayed in the game is because he went 7 of 12 from three and 3 of 3 from the free throw line for 24 points in 26 minutes. Played the most minutes off the bench, had the most points, took the most shots and free throws tonight, showing you how active he was. He also got a steal, a turnover, assist, and 4 rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a +13 and plus minus. And then Ryan Nimhart, he played 14 minutes and had 6 points. He was 3 of 5 from the field. Good shot selection for him. He also did have 4 assists with no turnovers. He can do that. And he had 2 rebounds and a personal foul and was a +4 and plus minus. And then the Orlando Magic, Anthony Black was the only guy to not score in double figures for them because he went 3 of 12 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. Really couldn't make anything out there tonight, even if it was in the paint, even if it was from the perimeter. He also did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. Jalen Suggs was the hero of the day with the pass and the shot to seal the game. 31 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 4 of 11 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. The 7 assists ended up being the most on the team. 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 personal foul, and a +9 and plus minus. Desmond Bain, 38 minutes. It was the most on the team. 14 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, 5 personal fouls, and a -8 and plus minus. And the foul trouble sucks, but it didn't take him completely out the game. He had good drives in this game and good pull-ups. Wendell Carter Jr. was finishing around the rim and splashed in the three. 1 of 1 from three, 5 of 6 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He needed them free throws to fall, and he was able to convert them. 7 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +8 and plus minus. And Paulo Banchero, 36 minutes, 16 points. He went 7 of 17 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up getting a double-double because of 12 rebounds, which was good. He also had 6 assists, 6 turnovers, and 2 steals, 3 offensive boards, no personal fouls, 0 and plus minus. Mortiz Wagner was able to score in the paint, but he missed his only 3 and missed a lot of paint touches too because he finished 2 of 8 from the field. He did, though, go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and no turnover, no personal fouls, and was a -10 and plus minus. Tristan Da Silva, 25 minutes, 19 points. That ended up being the most off the bench. He was scoring putbacks and finishes around the rim, but he also got 4 threes, and 1 free throw attempt. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, a +3 and plus minus with no personal fouls. Noah Pinda was able to finish around the rim, but he missed all his 3-pointers. He went 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, went 2 of 7 from the field for 4 points. In 20 minutes, he also had 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and was a 0 and plus minus. Goga Batadze played 12 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 4 of 4 from the field. Did a good job attacking the basket, but he did miss his only free throw. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and no turnovers, 2 offensive boards, 4 personal fouls. It was a +3 and plus minus. And then Javon Carter ended up playing 19 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from three. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, which was the most off the bench. He had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and was a -2 and plus minus. Both teams shot 45%, but the Magic took 12 more shots because they finished they took 11 more shots, and that was a big difference. 33% from three for the Magic. They shot 39%. The Mavericks shot 32. They shot 44%. and then 88% from the free throw line for the Magic, 79 for the Mavericks. They shot 28 free throws, and the Magic only shot 16. That's a 12 difference in free throw attempts. 47 rebounds for the Magic, 44 for the Mavericks. And then 31 assists for the Magic, 28 for the Mavericks. 12 turnovers for the Magic, 13 for the Mavericks. 10 steals for the Magic, 6 for the Mavericks. And then 10 steals for the Magic, 6 for the Mavericks. 2 blocks for the Magic, 9 for the Mavericks. 14 offensive rebounds for the Magic, 11 for the Mavericks. Both teams had 33 defensive rebounds, 21 personal fouls for the Magic, 17 for the Mavericks. And like I said, it was a close game. Who can get the stops before the clock ran out? And it was the Magic. They made just enough plays. They made the right decisions. They was patient. They waited till things opened up, countered real well, and that execution was really, really good for them to be able to close out a team like the Mavericks. You know, a team that they should be able to beat, a team that they should be able to win with the talent that they had tonight. Wasn't easy, was difficult at some points of the game, but they figured it out and they ended up getting it done. And that's all that really mattered for this game. And comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis.